Well, once again, hello everyone. This is Terry from Jensen, and thank you for joining us live if you're live, and if not, I'm glad you're going to watch this recording. And wherever you are, I'm sure it's cold somewhere because it's certainly cold here, and at least I don't have to shovel snow. So today we're going to talk about sunflower. So let's get started. Well, it looked like it was going to be faster, but I guess it's going to move at that speed. But this is sunflower, and you see there on the jar we have. So what can sunflower be used for? Of course, adding yellow. But as a primary color, it's going to be a lot better to alter, enhance, or create a color. So we know that if you use too much sunflower, it's very, very intense. So moderation is important, or you'll have a mess like this young lady does. So sunflower is part of our three colors that we have for primary colors: the garnet on top, the sunflower on the left, and the midnight on the right. And you can see the midnight on the left down here. So this color wheel will give you a quick, easy guidance when mixing colors. So there's additive colors combining equal parts, and this is okay if we're making pictures of rainbows and stuff. But the additive colors combined in unequal parts, the yellow plus red violet equals light brown, and the orange plus black equals medium brown, will be the most important. And then we have the subtractive colors and things like this. This is not so important for dental. So you see the additive and subtractive right here, where you add one or you get a third color and you can get rid of colors. But let's look at this, how we're going to use it in an everyday basis. So this is my stain palette, which you've seen in other videos if you've seen any of my videos. And this is the sunflower here. Remember, I recommend that you mix it at least for 5 or 6 seconds every day that you're going to use it, that is. So here's the smoke, which will be our violet, because it's kind of a blue-gray. And if I add a little garnet, that makes it a reddish violet, or purple as we might want to call it. So we mix these together to get our kind of a purplish color, kind of a reddish violet. And I'm mixing with a metal spatula, but this is for purposes of just illustration. I'd recommend a non-metal spatula. So now our sunflower, which is a nice, bright, intense yellow, I'll mix it in. And the neat part is it goes immediately to a light medium brown. Now, we've all seen light medium browns in teeth, at least I have. I had my lab in South Florida for many, many years, and we got a lot of people that were in the older age groups, the one I'm in now, or approaching, and light browns and medium browns and dark browns were what we needed. So if you don't have the brown you need in your kit, you can make your own, and that's the beauty of having the primary colors. Now, I like the sunflower for the yellow, the garnet, which will be out in a week or so, for the red, and of course I like to use the midnight, trans midnight, from the pink kit for my blue. So here's the midnight right here, and I tried cobalt, but cobalt has too much of a black or a gray tint to it. So now I'll mix some sunflower. So blue and yellow, well, mix them together, you're going to get a green. So this is what I'm looking for right here. And depending upon how much yellow or how much blue you add, you can alter the intensity of your green towards the yellowish or the greenish. And it all does make a difference. So now I'm going to take some garnet, because we want to have 1 part green to 2 parts red. So I'll start mixing that in there. And you will see me make a mistake here, which I looked at it later and realized. Okay, so I'm trying to go for an orange. So 1 green plus 2 red. But I actually take and add too much red, and I take it more to a reddish orange. So it really depends upon what you're looking for when you're adding these colors and mixing your own palette. but it's very easy to adjust it. You can just always add more. So now I'm going to take another way of making orange, which would be the sunflower, yellow and red. Garnet is a very reddish color, and sunflower we know is quite yellow. And I'm going to mix those together, and you can see it's more of an orangish color right there. And there we go. So yellow and red make orange. And this is a much more orangish orange than the one on top of it. But these are just different things you can do with your primary colors. And I really suggest for those of you that have to mix colors and have to match shades, for the $9 or $10 to get one of those color wheels, it makes it so easy because it shows you when you add a hue to a primary color or a secondary color what your tertiary or your color you achieve. So orange and black or orange and gray gives you a medium brown. So I took the orange mixture I made and I added slate. Slate is kind of a medium to a dark gray, and you can see I have a darker brown right there. Okay, in magnification, you can see the brown to the right. You can see the two levels of orange, and you can see the light or the medium brown. So these are all accomplished with those three shades that I showed you, with the exception of the darker brown, which required the slate, which is kind of a blackish gray. If you dilute it, it's a little bit of a medium gray. So this just shows you what you can accomplish with your sunflower. And so in review, if you have these three primary colors, garnet, sunflower, and midnight, and you have this color wheel, you can even buy this on Amazon. With a little imagination and a bit of practice, you can hit every color in the rainbow, or at a minimum, the ones you need to match dentition, or you can just use it as a nice yellow. So we've got a lot of tools for you. If you visit with me once a week, or you visit us on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see little snippets. I try to keep them short for you. I try to make it easy. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at Jensen. My name's Terry. And I really appreciate your time here. So if you have further questions, our technical department can be reached at 800-528-5531 for further assistance. And make sure to follow Jensen Dental on Facebook and Instagram so you can be updated every time we go live. You can also visit jensendental.com/MiYO to learn more about MiYO. Thanks for watching today, and please click the follow button to get notifications of future MiYO education tips and tricks. And before I leave, if you get a chance, please visit our new site we have for you. It's MiYOWorld.com. So www.MiYOWorld.com. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay warm. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week.